Okay, Landria here. We're going to talk about the chosen ones. I'm going to tell you who they are. Yeah, this may or may not surprise you. I'm actually going to tell you exactly who they are and how you'll know who they are and how you'll know who they aren't. I am on a mission. Everything on my channel is designed to help you to go in a higher frequency, because when you do that, you change your entire reality. I teach my students this, shifting into a new reality. How do you do it? Everything we do here is going to take you into that higher reality of empowerment and get you away from that negative thought that keeps you in density. Today, you're going to love this. Who are the chosen ones? Let's go. Talk. I'm going to have some coffee. Welcome to Landria, Onkka on YouTube, here to help you break through those fears and live an amazing life. What is an amazing life? It's what you choose. There's no judgment. Whatever you want to do. And so therefore, we don't want to judge others who are making choices that we may disapprove of. When you go into distress, you're in judgment. I know, it's tough to believe that, because you're thinking, no, it's just tough to be here, and it is. However, there's a thought that tells you somewhere that things are wrong. And they may feel wrong, and they don't feel good. There are low density actions and things going on out there, but here's what I want you to know. When you go into the understanding, and if you guys have read the book, I'm going to actually share some things in here today that are going to be very critical to you. I call it the knowing. And this is completely connected to the chosen. I call it the knowing. And that is when you have an understanding of what we are, and you're never going to fully, completely understand it because you're still in a human body. We took on density and unconsciousness. That means that we don't have the same knowledge that we do outside of our bodies. You can go there, you can visit it, but you're still having a function here with other people who have lower densities than you, some higher. And so we are collective. We share that. Now here's what we're doing. We're separating ourselves, and we're saying that they're wrong, I'm spiritual, you're not, they're doing wrong things. And we're not accepting one thing, the knowing, that we don't have to understand why somebody's doing what they're doing. We only have to know that it has divine purpose. It is an exploration of everything that it can be. I say, I've got a new book coming out. It's going to teach you on manifesting techniques, like how do you really tap into that? Well, I want you to think about this. When a baby's born, you don't put it in a room and feed it, milk for the rest of its life. No, the baby starts to eat different things. It explores, different kinds of foods. It makes its own decisions. It gets outside the walls. It explores. It does things. That's creation. Creation expands and explores. It wants to know things, even when it makes mistakes, right? As humans, we go out, we make mistakes. We accept that that's going to happen in your life. We are creation, and that's what creation does throughout the metaverse and in each form. We are an expansive energy field that automatically wants to continue to explore and know and get things and do things. And so you would never stay stagnant. That's what we're doing. That means that those people that you see out there that you disapprove of are part of the expansion of the energy field that's knowing that. And it has purpose, because once it knows that, it gathers information and knowledge as to what it can be and explores all of it, and then it transforms back into something else and something else and something else. Okay, so let's talk about those chosen ones. What is a chosen one? All right, how do you know if someone's a chosen one? I'll tell you what, they would never call themselves a chosen one. Why? The chosen ones do not label. They do not call themselves special, because that's separation. That's claiming to be higher than somebody else. Now you might say, no, it's not. A chosen one is incognito. They're walking around not claiming to be anything. They are serving others, and they would never place themselves in empowerment over another. In fact, they will empower you. Chosen ones are on a mission only to raise the frequency of the planet and give us a boost. They are not actually chosen. They are volunteers who came here and agreed. All right? It was an agreement of all of the energy fields that are actually one, functioning as one mind. We come here into separation, so they appear to be separate beings, separate energy fields. We are still part of their energy field, and so what they're doing is raising our frequency through their actions, and their frequency is higher. So they may come here already in a high frequency. Christ would be one of them, okay? What are chosen ones? They came on a specific mission. So they're not gathering knowledge and information and exploring and experiencing or redoing something from some other form that they were in. We call that reincarnation. They're not exploring now, how do I forgive, and how, I'll be the abuser and instead of the abused, and just playing out all these rules to know it and to make different decisions too. We have the ability to make decisions here. When you're on the other side, it's one mind. So there's no choice to make, so to speak. There's more learning, but as you go to the super high frequency, there's no choice to make, because one mind is always one mind. It's of service and love and unconditional love. There's nothing to choose anymore, because it just is. We're down here, so we get choices of the frequencies. Chosen ones will never claim to be chosen. If they get on there and they tell you they are, that's still ego. So how can they be a chosen one if they're saying, I'm this, and labeling themselves, and and then they have the answers? No one person has the answers. Why? Because everything's right. Because everything is the power of the Creator, and you, in your creation and your beliefs, is right. That's what we're doing. We're allowed to choose that reality, which is right. It is all true within the illusion. So to say that this is right or that's wrong, or or we all have to ascend, we don't. If we go to hell in a handbasket here, it's a choice. It's not wrong. It's an experience. Now, we are now in major transition where we are going into higher frequency. It is shifting, which is why you're going to see a lot of changes. We've called these events, all these, videos, the big event, the big event. I've had tons of them. I sense big changes coming. No one thing is actually a big event. There's not going to be one cataclysmic thing. There will be many events happening that are going to shift communities, and it's going to either bring us together or pull us apart. I'm seeing us come together, right? There are going to be people who do bad things, but again, not to be judged. These are choices that are going to keep their individual frequency, their energy field in a lower frequency. They're just going to have to. There are consequences to all of that, right? So you don't have to worry about what somebody else does. Trust me, there are consequences to that, and they're not pleasant. They're going to have to experience that. It's not punishment. It's just cause and effect. So the knowing, and here we talk about this, is that you have to absolutely, if you want to go into that space of total enlightenment, let go and accept that all of this is purposeful. Naming, there are no labels on the other side. You don't have to have names, because there are no individuals. There are energy fields, and we just know. We just know one another. We don't have to have names or personalities or anything else. Some of that will come with you because we still identify with it and we like it and we're exploring it. We'll bring that energy field with us. It just continues on, and there is no one thing that is real except for what you believe. So what you believe, you take with you in that space. All right, so if you're attached to anything, that will be a part of your energy field, so be careful with that. The chosen ones are walking around. You will never know who they are except for the fact that they are absolute shining lights. They will empower you. They will see the absolute best in you. They will maybe sometimes do some tough love with you to let you know that you're totally in control of your thoughts and feelings, and that you get to choose them at every moment, and it's nobody else's fault. And so it's up to you. You can fight that and blame other people all day long. It's not going to feel very good. Chosen ones don't exist. They're just higher frequencies in a low density illusion. That's it. It's here to give us a boost, because without it, we are in pretty deep, dark place. And I want to just share with you that we're going into something amazing, and you can experience that amazing, new, awakened, new earth world. You can join that frequency. Go to the penthouse, get out of that dark basement. You got to get on that elevator, go up. Faith without actions is nothing. Sit there with faith. You're in a material world, so you have to take the actions. You don't like the things that you see, take action. Provide solutions without judgment. Provide solutions without criticism. We're not here to say you're wrong, because that's the knowing. And that's what the chosen ones will speak. Peace and love for all, service to others, solutions, not criticism. There's no conflict within them. They're not teaching conflict, because they know that that other is our best teacher, and from there we get to make super high choices, and that's how we awaken. And then if others do, fine. If not, nobody gets left behind. There's no left behind. We all come from the one creator. I hope this makes sense. Now, if you haven't gotten my book yet, I hope you'll give me a review. Those of you who have purchased, I need those reviews to help drive the word out there that we are amazing one being, and people are getting it. They're understanding this. I hope you'll subscribe and share my videos. Those of you who are in my list, I have an event coming up in October with Greg Braden, Anita Morjani, and who else? I think Neil Donald Walsh is there. We've got some really great people. It's free for a few days. If you sign up here, you'll get notified of that. It's free. And then, of course, you guys interested in online businesses, come on over, check this out. These are free videos. It's going to show you the many ways that you can get trained or learn how to create online businesses. Imagine what you could do. Change the world. What a concept. You are whole, powerful, strong, and perfect, loving, harmonious, and happy from the Master Key System. It works. Words are powerful. Watch yours. Namaste.